And the pick is in. The rumors were true. The Pittsburgh Steelers were going to be moving up, and they were going to be moving up for an offensive tackle. They get their guy in Broderick Jones out of Georgia, a guy that is has a combination of size, speed, athleticness at that tackle position. He's going to be your day one left tackle. Dan Moore, if you're going to want a position on this team, you're going to be competing with Chukwueze for that right tackle side. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, guys, we give away 2 tickets to a regular season game at Acrisure Stadium now. We did last season again, for the Steelers versus Vegas Raiders game. We're going to be doing that again this year to a subscriber. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But let's talk a little bit about Broderick Jones. He is a unique size and ultra athletic tackle. He is roughly 6'5", 311 pounds. He has 34 and 3/4 inch arm, which is ideal for the tackle position. 10 and 5/8 hands. He ran the 40 in 4.97, had a 1.74 10-yard split and a vertical of 30. This is a guy that a lot of people were looking at that had the most upside when it came to this draft. That's the possibility of being a guy at the next level and really building up to that, position. Now, I do think he's going to be your day one starter. I think he's going to be your week one starter. Let me rephrase that. I think he's going to have some competition going into camp. They're not going to just give him this position. He's going to have to earn it. But this is a guy that played on a Georgia team that went to won back-to-back championships. So let's talk about some of his strengths. He was a former high school basketball player with premium athletic qualities, drives hands into defenders with an upward strike, rips outside, hand through pads to corral and move opponents, should be able to make all the blocks for zone and power, body control to adjust moving targets, has length necessary to improve punching time, recognizes twists and attempts quickly, possesses loose hips. Some of his weaknesses would probably be the fact that, he has some injuries, maybe not last season, but he's played less than 2 full seasons as a starter. He needs to keep his chin tucked and back flat in protection. Punch comes from outside angles and is too slow to stick to the rusher, gives early ground when challenged by a power rusher, doesn't fit up run blocks in one, fluid motion. Will need to improve play strength as a pro and tends to duck his head and lose sight of his first contact. But those are things that with, training and off season with a professional coaching staff that he's going to be able to overcome. This is another guy. You look at what Andy Weidel did for the Philadelphia Eagles, building from the trenches, making sure that the guys up front, the meat and potatoes of your team is strong, and he's putting up some beef there. I like this move. It was a little bit iffy there, for a second. I thought that maybe perhaps the Pittsburgh Steelers would go with Christian Gonzalez. He was available there. The Steelers moved up. I was getting kind of excited. I was already pre-ordering my number 0 jersey. It didn't happen. It is what it is. He's not a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers unless they somehow trade back in. Look at what the Houston Texans did. So I don't know if the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do something like that. However, they go up there, they get their guy, they trade up. Earlier on in the draft, Jalen Carter fell to number 9. And the Philadelphia Eagles traded up in there. There was rumors that the Steelers are going to move up to almost number 9. And if that were to be the case for Broderick Jones, then, they got their guy at a steal, only giving up the 120th pick to trade with the New England Patriots for Broderick Jones. I think it's a good move. It's, when it comes to Christmas, so to speak, and that's what people say that this is when it comes to the draft, it's the NFL Christmas. Sometimes you need some socks and underwears. It's not always about getting the toys and the flash, so to speak. And it's been a long time since the Pittsburgh Steelers selected an offensive lineman early in the draft. And so it was time coming. You get some protection. Now, for instance, we looked at last season. PFF had it that tackles left on an island. It was the team that did it the most was the Philadelphia Eagles. The team that had the most success when doing so was the Philadelphia Eagles. The Steelers only did that. They protected their tackles, meaning that they didn't leave them on an island. They protected them third most in the league last season. Only not having a double team there or an assist with the tackles, less than the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders. Now, meaning that they were needing help either from guards or bringing in extra tackles or tackle eligibles to come in and assist, and also having tight ends stay in to help block. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they got a guy that potentially can be left out there on an island, which also could give Kenny Pickett some more time that'll allow some, more complex passing routines and concepts down the field. I like the move. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to what else the Steelers are going to do. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Did the Steelers get it right? Should they have gone Christian Gonzalez? Did they get it wrong? Let me know. Either way, the Steelers got their guy, and we'll be rooting for him. With that being said, I'm Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers.